Hey, this is Sonny from Jack's. We are at Jack's Comic Corner. Here is my buddy Jeff from California, or Cali. This is Keith Gaydon, better known as Gator Comics.
Hey.
We all here talking about a little CBCS opening that we opened today. We stacked them up already, so we're not actually going to pull them out of the box. That takes a few more minutes. So we're going to enlighten you some comics that we had graded and got back, okay? This stack in particular is going to be Keith's stack, so we're going to talk about Keith's stack a little bit. First comic book in the hoop is going to be, here Keith, 9.8, Amazing Spider-Man number 799. It's got the Red Goblin in it, Silk, Agent Anti-Venom, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Human Torch, and a Clash appearance. These are both 9.8s. This is an alternate cover, obviously. This cover forms a single image. If you put down 796, 97, 98 together, it makes one big picture. All right?
Connecting variant.
It's connecting variant. That's what it's called, connecting variant. Key, what you think about these? You got 9.8. What you think about that?
That's pretty good, decent. 9.8.
How much do you think they're worth? At least 50?
50 to 100.
Yeah.
9.8. Comic exposure, variant.
And that's 9.8 on a 0 to 10 basis?
Yeah, 0 to 10.
0 to 10, okay.
Usually, if it's in the slab at all, they'll give it a 0.5.
All right.
Like if it's pieces. Now, if it's below a 0.5, they'll put NG for no grade. Like if it's just like one single page, they'll put no grade. But the comic book is like together, mostly, they'll give it a 0.5. But 9.8 is the standard for most things. 9.9 and 10 are very hard to get.
No, you were saying the front you put together, but the back, is the back same on the backs or same on all of them?
For what?
Yeah.
Well, you're saying, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a standard back, but the fronts
So
are...
if we had the other books, they would make one big mural picture for the other three books.
I got you.
The backs don't do it, yeah. So we may dig that up in a little while and see if we can put together another episode. Alright, we're going to stack those up. The next comic we're going to talk about is Batgirl, New 52, number 1. First appearance of the Mirror. Can you tell me about this book?
It's the first appearance of the Mirror. I never read the book, so I can't tell you that much about it.
What?
I ain't never read the comic.
What'd you get it graded for then?
Because I like the front cover.
But you just got it graded because the cover's nice.
Yeah.
It is a nice cover now.
All right, tell me this then. Who is the Batgirl? Because I've never read the Batgirl. Who actually is she?
That's what you call his daughter.
Oh, it's his daughter?
No. It's who's that? The commissioner. Commissioner's daughter.
Mr. Gordon's daughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something Gordon. Yeah.
Barbara.
Oh,
Barbara.
Barbara. Yeah, you're right. Barbara Gordon. That's what it is. I know it's the commissioner's daughter. Yeah. All right, look, man. This is Dark Knight Metals number 6. Here's the regular cover at 9.8. We got 2 copies of the Virgin cover at 9.8, done by my man Greg Horn. We see Greg Horn all the time at conventions. Unfortunately, we didn't get him to sign this. I think you got these on the internet? Yeah, they're nice because the ones at the convention that Greg had that looked like this were probably about 9.2s. So he got them off the internet at 9.8s, which is much better than what I can sign, at the conventions. And then the third variant cover is going to be this Dark Knight Metal number 6. This is going to be also a Greg Horn cover, but it's a different Greg Horn cover. Greg Horn loves that stuff. And then the other one, D cover, is also a Greg Horn cover, but it's a different Greg Horn cover because it's got like this.
I think these was limited to 1,000. I think 3,000 or 1,000. Cover D is limited to 1,000. Cover C is limited to either 15 or 2,000. And I think cover B is limited to 3,000.
I think this cover D is a convention cover.
Yeah.
Because on the back of it has a Greg Horn logo instead of the Marvel logo. So this is a Greg Horn exclusive, probably. It's a convention.
I like this one better.
Yeah, pretty good looking cover.
Yeah, I like the cover better.
All right, who's on the cover?
That's Joker and
The Batman Who Laughs.
wait.
Batman Who Laughs.
And Harley Quinn.
See, because he's got the Joker smile though. That's
Harley
what's
Quinn
throwing me
laughs.
off.
Yeah, Batman Who Laughs. Because the story is about, I don't know, Joker Who Laughs.
It's based on Joker Who Laughs.
Joker Who Laughs. Yeah, it's just the story of Joker Who Laughs. But it's just because everybody has that disease, that stupid smile looking thing. I don't know. But here's a regular.
And I don't know too much about this either. I just know that the comic was hot this summer. Real hot.
Well, you got 9.8 across the board, right?
Yo.
How
All
recently?
right, man. 5 9.8.
Are these like within the last year or so?
I came out in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real recent.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's that?
That's my phone.
Oh.
Technical pause.
All right, man. The next comic we're going to talk about is Justice League and the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This happens to be the GameStop exclusive. Originally, this was in a poly bag, so you really couldn't see much of it. But now, on the bag, it tells you it's GameStop exclusive. 9.2. You really couldn't tell the condition because it's in a bag, so it's kind of lucky if we get anything above a 9. Key, what you think about that? You kind of dicked on a 9.2?
9.2 is odd, I guess, because like you said, it was in a poly bag. And when they in poly bags, they kind of sketchy, you know, hard for 9.8.
I have to ask the obvious question to someone who doesn't know. These two aren't even in the same universe.
They are now.
Did DC acquire?
No, it just makes a mutual thing.
This is just a thing where they're together,
Yeah.
but they're specifically together for this comic book.
Yeah. Yeah, Power Rangers together a couple different comic books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think of Power Rangers and Justice League in the
Because
same
they
universe.
put out by Boom. Boom puts out Power Rangers, and DC puts out Justice League. But they have some agreements to make a storyline together.
Okay.
So it's possible, theoretically, that Power Rangers and the Justice League could make a movie together. Theoretically. But the studios are different than the comic book guys. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I was about to say, which studios own the rights to whom?
it doesn't really matter who owns it. It's if they have the money to pay for the other guys to do it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like Sony owns Spider-Man, but they loan out Spider-Man to the Marvel Entertainment Group for I think 7 cameos, and they have 7 Avengers / Marvel heroes that can be in Spider-Man's.
Okay.
That's why Spider-Man's in the Avengers Infinity War, and then Iron Man is in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah.
So it kind of flip-flops. So there's a 7 movie trade deal.
Yeah.
But they're allowed to mesh them together.
It makes the continuity work.
Yeah, so they could do the same thing here if they wanted to, but I don't think they're ever going to do that. It'd be kind of cool, though. I'd see, you know, Power Rangers and, you know, Superman fighting each other.
It'll be
Or together.
interesting. It'll be interesting.
They also make this in color variant too. This is the black and white variant.
All right, the next comic that we're going to talk about is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #0. Now, this is going to be the Black Ranger cover, and that's the Blue Ranger cover, right? So, that's 9.6, 9.4. These got red labels because they are digitally verified that Kyle Higgins signed these. He signed it
Right there at the bottom.
right there on the bottom. This is gray signature right here. That's Kyle Higgins. When the comics came in, they had a certificate of authenticity stating that they are signed by Carl Higgins. We sent them off with a certificate, and what they do is they laser sketch it in there, whatever, and verify the signature right here with the on-file signature of Carl Higgins or Kyle Higgins, and then they give it a red label saying it's been verified. It costs an additional $25 per signature verification. So Keith wanted to get them verified. I sent them off. I said, hey man, it's like $25 a book. He said, okay, we got it done. So they got red labels because of that. They weren't bad numbers, but you know, it's kind of tough because they were already signed.
Does the particular Power Ranger on there vary the price?
Yes.
The one on the
The
cover?
more popular,
Yeah,
the higher.
like the Red Ranger would have
Red.
been, I think, it's more
A
expensive.
little bit more expensive.
Yeah, the red is the one, yeah.
Now, the next one is the same issue, #6. But this is the regular cover. Again, we control this better because we had more to pick from. This is number 9, but we picked the 2 best condition comic books to send off. So we got two 9.8s. The other ones, they came like that because they were already pre-signed when we got them. They already had certificate of authenticity, so we really couldn't adjust the condition any. And there's no reason we could press them because they'd probably just make it worse. But these we picked out, and these are 9.8s all day.
And that's Lord Dakin first appearance. I too much didn't read that story even. So, Lord Dakin is Tommy in the alternate universe, I think, something like that.
Oh.
Did you read the story?
No, I didn't read the story. We sealed it up before we read the story. All right, here are two more 9.8s. Number 9s. This is the second printing of it. It's the first appearance of Laura Dakin in cameo, obviously, but it's the second printing. On the back of it, it says second printing in small letters right here, but also on the slab on the top part, it'll tell you second printing. So, but it's a shorter print run, right? Mm-hmm. And this is going to be the White Power Ranger.
The White Power Ranger.
Yeah, White Power Ranger.
Lord Dakin.
Yeah. So that's what we got. That's Keith's box opening for his CBCS. Now again, we sent this off a long time ago, like April. We got them back today.
You got them back today?
Yes.
Wow.
We get them. We always do the box opening the day we get them. But this is an April shipment, so it was a good while to get here.
You know, 7 months? 7 months?
Something like that. It used to be 2 months. On the dot, 2 months.
Well, they moved to a different state too, so
lost most of their employees. What I understand is CBCS had about 23 employee type graders in Florida. When they moved to Texas, they were down to 9. Wow. 9 out of 23 moved to Texas. So when you have a 14, personnel deficit, it's kind of hard to catch up.
Just a financial question now. When you decided to get these graded, the cost that you had into them, and then you add the cost of getting graded, do you think the value of the comic book now, having been graded now, exceeds that amount? I.e., do you get your money back out of the value of them now, or did you do it just to preserve them and to know what you had?
Down to boost the value in the comic. Mm-hmm. But it took so long for some of them to come back. It was kind of high, but since it took so long for some to come back, they've been dropped off.
Okay.
In value.
Yeah, so the value can change over that period of time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like those second prints were about $100 6 months ago. Mm-hmm. They're probably about $50 now.
Yeah.
We were planning on most of the comics coming back every 2 months and then putting them online or whatever immediately, or it's still kind of warm and hot. But 7 months really kind of kills it because the wave is just slowing off by then. So now we got to wait until something major happens that they go back. Yeah, they go back in the limelight.
But now you got it set. You know what they are, what the value is, what they've been graded as. So that's a good thing.
That way you don't have to argue about the condition. Mm-hmm. When you're selling it online, especially, you don't have to argue about the condition. Because your opinion of good, very good, fine, fine plus, near mint minus, near mint is different than everybody else's.
It depends whether you're the buyer or the seller, then you have a different opinion.
Yeah. But once you have the number is what it is.
Yeah.
So anytime we get 9.8, we're good. It's gonna be 9.8. Mm. We're only gonna negotiate the price, not the condition. The comic books is a weird entity because you have to agree on the condition, then agree on the price based on the condition. So we like to just knock out half of the argument.
Ready to get good. Okay.
All right. Again, this is Sonny from Jax with my buddy Keith Gaydon, Gator Comics, and my other buddy Jeff from California. Signing out.